So let's work back from the ball and what it's doing a little bit, because that's the best way to sort of come up with it. That ball is going out to the right a little bit.
Yep.
So the reasoning behind that is that we're obviously imparting spin that way.
Yeah.
And what I see in your swing is not the same issue with the hips, but the same issue as Jeff with those shoulders being pretty wide open, is creating a path that's cutting across, and it's creating that spin going that way.
Yeah.
So now you see, one thing that's really important on these short putts, guys, is speed.
Yeah.
So one thing that we saw Chris doing is getting that ball to hit the back of the hole.
Yeah.
And what I mentioned earlier is I want you guys to pick out a spot in the back of the hole there. So let's say this has about a half cup of break. I want you to think about hitting the inside part just above the cup line there.
Okay.
So what that's going to do is get you guys to think about hitting it sort of through the hole a little bit. Let the hole get in the way. Good. All right.
Cool.
Took me an hour. My back is so.
Don't you have a green at your apartment complex?
Yeah, I would not. I mean, it's like
Whew. Nice putt.
right.
Now you see how if you had not had good speed on that putt,
Oh yeah.
it would never caught that edge? Mm-hmm. Sorry. Now, one thing I want to see you do is to see you coming up through it a little bit.
It's like pulling up.
I want to see, well, one thing that can actually sort of counterintuitively help you, I feel like that right hand is releasing along the plane of the ground. So use that right hand to keep the club low on the way through, if that makes sense to you. You see how this movement, sort of the flapping of that arm a little bit, will help it stay low and through without taking off on you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still too hard.
A little bit, but that's much better technique. This is similar to putting, where we talked about when you start to get a good consistent contact, you start to get good feedback.
So
How are you feeling with it?
Yeah, I was more so my body more get lower. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just a little
So the shoulders are still going to be open, but the lower body's square.
square to those feet.
Good. That's excellent technique there. You see how you're able to get a nice
Yeah.
aggressive shot through
Yeah.
without it taking off on you?
I feel like I don't have to worry about de-selling as much,
Mhm.
or that creeping if I'm closer.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let that heel, square that club up a little bit more, and let that heel of the club in the air a little bit more. Yeah, there you go.